Games pickup here today. One I got from East End Gaming in Oakdale. The other one I got from Amazon. A Switch game from Amazon, an N64 game from East End Gaming. I'll start with the Amazon game. White Day, a labyrinth named School. Spine-chilling Korean survival horror. I just look up survival horror games on the internet that are coming out or whatever on Amazon or GameStop or whatever. And this one this one might already be out on maybe the PS4 or some shit. I don't know. I'm going by screenshots. It seemed kind of cool and shit. I don't know how it reviewed. This includes 30 plus costume DLC. Sweet. So that to me says this came out on something first and made its way over to the Switch. Explore the eerie Yuendu. I'm probably saying that wrong. High school and uncover the dark secrets of the building's tragic past. Evade murderous janitors, encounter terrifying phantoms, and solve mind-bending puzzles. Unravel a twisting narrative with 10 unique endings. Will you make it out alive? That'll look kind of cool. The Switch has a lot of these kind of survival horror games. There's another one I want to pre-order soon that comes out in October. There might be one or two other ones floating around too. There are a good amount of actually survival horror related games, horror games, we'll just say. But kind of strange. I know about a decent amount, but then all these other ones like this and shit pop up. I kind of want to give this a little bit of a play before we leave on Wednesday for Florida. Just doing unwrapping here. There's the inside with the game and the So Young Ji Yoon Hee Min Sung A question mark. Nothing underneath the warranty. I feel like unless you're doing collector's edition. Unboxings. I mean, you're not getting, you can't even pop the manual open, it's nothing there. But yeah, I don't know, I'm hoping this is at least somewhat creepy. It doesn't have to be the best game. I'm not expecting something incredible, but I just want a nice survival horror game, I can add this with Akai and Spirit Hunter NG. I don't think I have any other ones. Maybe I do. Root Film, I guess, is kind of like one. But yeah, that's a White Day, a labyrinth named School for the Switch. If anyone's played this, let me know how it is. Second day game I got here was $24.99. Ended up being $27.15, but they didn't have 15 cents, so it was $27. I've been looking at this game for a while on the N64. I had it when I first had it. It came out in '99, I think. I had it back then, and I really enjoyed it. A lot of people, not a lot. It didn't review poorly, but a lot of people didn't seem to like this one at all. It's a very well-known franchise, especially back then. It doesn't really get much action now at all. But, Castlevania 64. I did put it back in there. I played some of it yesterday. Unfortunately, it's got some issues. Like somebody like wrote Drew in the T for teen there, whatever. And it's like a random piece of tape. I can get that off and a rip on the back thing there, but whatever. Decent enough shape. Pretty decent price for it. They usually range between 25 and 30. I actually really like this game. I liked it a lot back then. You could choose between two people. It's Reinhardt and Carrie, maybe is the other one. There's two people though. Reinhardt's definitely the one guy. The girl's name's Carrie. I think I'm probably wrong. I played the beginning part yesterday. I didn't get through it. You start outside. I'm using Reinhardt. You start outside the castle and you gotta defeat skeletons and some other crap. The platform in this game, it can be a pain in the ass, and I'm remembering how annoying it was even back then, because you jump sometimes and the jumps can be a pain in the ass and you fucking die and you gotta start where you saved from. There's like random save points, jewels that you do, but works like every other Castlevania game. You got your whip, sub-weapons, all the normal sub-weapons, holy water, the cross, the axe, the knife. He also has a sword, too, you can use. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Graphically, obviously, I mean, he kind of holds up. It's a little muddy looking and shit now, but it's not terrible, and it plays fine. Once there's a lot you gotta do with the controls and shit, but like it takes, you gotta use the C buttons, the up, those arrow buttons. I think there's a C buttons. Maybe they're not. I don't know. I was kind of enjoying it though, so I want to get more into it. I actually liked this game quite a bit back when I originally had it. I was like really looking forward to getting it. I think it came out like early '99. I remember playing it around the time of the Super Bowl. I don't know, my memory might be off, but there was also the second one, Legacy of Darkness, which people liked a little more, but you try to find that now and it's like $100, I think, just with the card. $25 to $30 for an older, solid, in my opinion, and 64 games, not a bad deal. I'm actually looking forward to playing more of this. I finally got it. Like, I've been waffling on this game for probably over a month. Just like, Turok's gonna be the next one I end up picking up. I know they have it. I guess I could get it on there too, but I feel like it's the same price. $20. It might be an HD remake, but I can get it for $20 in there too for the N64. I don't know. I might end up getting it on the console, but I do want that game because that game brings back a lot of memories, actually. And I talked about it in my N64 ramble. I was like in a bad place mentally. I was my senior year in high school, and I like out of nowhere started getting bad fucking panic attacks and shit. And I was going through a tough time mentally, and Turok was the game I was playing when it started, so I still played through it and I enjoyed it, but it was an interesting time. I'd like to get some of the games I had when I was younger, like cheaper ones like Wave Race, maybe 1080 I know is cheap. Like Mario and shit, I'm not gonna drop a shit ton of money on those games. Star Fox isn't overly expensive, I don't think. We'll see how much I'm willing to spend. I don't want to go. I kind of, in my own head, say I don't spend more than $50 on a fucking retro game. It's kind of like my own thing. And I had a second game in hand. I got this yesterday. Well, I'm filming this Monday night. It's going up tomorrow. Went to the game store on Sunday, and I had Breakthrough for the NES in my hand too. That was $10, and I'm like waiting online, and someone's in front of me, and I'm like, I'm putting this back. I'm just spending the money on Castlevania. I might go into one of these game stores at some point and with like $100 and buy and try to splurge a little bit. I always stop myself from doing it though. It's weird. I'm actually keeping track of the price I'm paying for these games just to see how much they go up in a year. To kind of keep an eye on what games are doing, because like even that Tiny Toons Buster Bust Loose, no, Buster's Hidden Treasure. That's the SNES one is Buster Bust Loose. I think I paid $10 for it, and it's 15 now, and I bought that maybe a month ago. Not even,